Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. Just got back from Bass Pro Shops. Went to see the Bass Pro Shop in Spanish Fort and wanted to pick up a few things. Previously I had gotten a 6-inch skillet just to really fry up sausage patties and things in the morning. Also got some pan scrapers. These are dishwasher safe. So I got those. Also got a cast iron griddle and grill, along with some more of the Lodge cast iron scrapers for that. It's got the grooves in it, you can see. Different size grooves. So pick those up while there. I also got a chainmail scrubbing pad. Never had one of these before for cast iron, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully it'll work out. But I got this, and when I ordered the 6-inch cast iron skillet, I picked up these so I don't have to have gloves on whenever I'm using that skillet, as well as any that I get in the future. I'm thinking about maybe getting a 10-inch or 12-inch skillet. We'll see. But yeah. Inside's pretty soft, but it's being used to hold a cast iron skillet, so it doesn't really need to be all that soft. But the outside does need to insulate you from heat. Comes in a 2-pack. So I got that. And I just picked up the basic Kingsford lighter. My grill lighter is in my toy hauler, and I want to keep it in it, so I needed an extra one for my Coleman camp stove. I have a piezo lighter for an MSR Pocket Rocket 2 camp stove that I keep in my backpack for backpacking. It's too short really to use on the Coleman gas stove, so I have this now. Also got the Lodge cast iron grill and griddle. So let's turn it over. You can see it's got the grill side. Cook steaks. There were two. One is, the other one has handles on each end. So don't really need something tremendously big. I just need something to put over that Coleman stove to cook 1 or 2 steaks. So this plus the skillet, I can cook bacon and eggs or sausage in the mornings. This I can deal with hamburgers as well as steaks, and hopefully it'll work fine on the Coleman, on top of that Coleman stove. The grating on the stove is enough to hold this, so hopefully the heating will be fine. And also, while I was there, I picked up this to put in my backpack for backpacking. I didn't really have anything but a knife as far as cutting something, just a knife. So this is small enough, it'll fit in the backpack without a problem. It comes with a sheath. So hopefully this will work out. I just want something that I can cut small limbs, twigs and things like that, off of dead trees. I don't want to try cutting through something with that beyond that. And while I'm backpacking, if I do a fire, it's not going to be a big fire, it's going to be a small one. So a few dead limbs, cutting them down. Hopefully this will take care of that. I haven't opened it yet, but I can tell you this, I mean it's a solid piece of metal all the way through to the handle, inside the handle, and the handle itself feels solid. So that rubber grip is going to be good. It says it's corrosion resistance. Time will tell about that. But I also picked up a headlamp. This one's 400 lumens. It was around $40. So according to this, it's powered by 4 AAA batteries, or rather includes 4 AAA batteries. It's IP67 rated, so it can get wet. On low, it looks like 150 hours it can run on low. Medium 10 hours, max 5 hours. So that's not bad. I don't really need a headlamp to do a full 400 lumens most of the time. Most of the time I just need a low power setting and to be able to see where I've set something down or where I need to move something. And these headlamps are handy. I have one in the toy hauler. I just would rather keep it there and use a different one for camping. What I have in the toy hauler is a basic headlamp, but yeah, I've never had a Black Diamond brand headlamp before, so we'll see how it works out. It's the Storm 400. Hopefully, I'm not really expecting problems with it, as long as it'll tilt a little bit when I have it on. That'll cover enough adjustments to be just fine, as well as the headband being adjustable. So I'll check all that out. I'll let you all know if I run into any problems with that. I'm sure you'll see this at some point in the future in a backpacking video. That regular camping videos where I'm out tent camping, this plus the skillet, pallet holders, and so on. You probably won't see me cleaning a bunch of stuff in the video, so you may not see this in use. But yeah, if you have any questions about whether or not this is any good, let me know. It's made well, and that red that's on the inside, that's rubber. So it just helps the chain links there to keep the form. Let's see. Stainless steel chainmail with silicone core. For seasoned cast iron and carbon steel cookware. It should work on the skillet, should work on this, along with the scrapers that I have. These scrapers are dishwasher safe, so you can put them in your dishwasher and clean them up after you get back from your camping trip. But anyway, just wanted to kind of show everyone kind of a haul I had back from Bass Pro Shops this weekend. Also, I ordered a Gerber Sportman Axe. I had to order it online. They have a hatchet. Gerber has a hatchet plus that Sportsman Axe, and there's not a tremendous difference in length on the handle. The hatchet's handle, in my opinion, is a little bit longer than what a hatchet handle should be, but I'm sure it works just fine. I have a fiskers wood splitting axe, and it's the same type of handle that's on that is on the Sportsman's Axe from Gerber, as well as Gerber's hatchet. And the handles so far on the wood splitting axe has been just fine. But the length, the Sportsman Axe is closer to a chopping axe. It's still a little bit short, but I think it should be just fine for my needs. The hatchet was too close to the axe for me to really justify picking it up. So I'll find a hatchet that's got a shorter handle on it at some point. But yeah, I'll get those in this week. And also, the Bass Pro Shops is having their Flannel Fest. I think it's called Fall Flannel Fest or something like that. Anyway, it's a sale on some of their flannel clothing. So I picked up a flannel shirt that has a hoodie. It's kind of like a hoodie shirt deal. I wanted the red version of it. They were out of stock in my size online for that, so I ended up getting a gray one. It'll come in. Also, they had a good sale on a flannel hat. Strangely enough, it was almost half. It was about 50% off, roughly. It's normally $9.99, and it was on sale for $5.99, so that's close to 50% off. Also, I have one other thing I did get while at the Bass Pro Shop in Spanish Fort. So we'll get that out of the way. I finally got a third White River throw. These are 90 inch by 90 inch. These are big blankets. They're soft. They're very soft. The outside's soft. This part here is really soft, and they're warm. A couple of weeks ago I went tent camping, and fortunately I had one of these that I had ordered a few weeks before going on that trip. I had it with me, and what I was using was a warm weather sleeping bag, and I was expecting the temperature to drop down to the upper 50s, and apparently I was wrong on what I was seeing or thinking it was going to get to, because it dropped down to the upper 40s, and that's too cold for the sleeping bag that I had. Being a warm weather sleeping bag, it's fine in the 60s, but you get below that, it's not all that great. You end up getting pretty cold. So one of these blankets, same as you see here, it was a different color pattern. It being with me kind of saved me from having a miserable night. Well, miserable 2 nights, because I used it both nights. But I bought one of these last year. I keep it in the toy hauler. It's helped me a lot there, especially with traveling from from an origin location to a destination location. Along the way, you may end up overnighting at a rest area, overnighting at a truck stop. And I did that a lot on my trip to Arizona with my Striker toy hauler. And because it has a slide on it, some of the nights I was having to sleep on the couch in it because I couldn't open the slide enough to get into the bedroom, which is fine. It's just that, my comforter and everything and sheets and all that are on the bed, not on the couch. So having one of these I tossed it on the couch, so I'd always have it available and can reach it no matter what. It helped out a lot because it was really, really cold. Some nights it was in the low 30s Fahrenheit, and I was trying to conserve some of the propane in my propane tanks, so I had the thermostat set low, and so it wouldn't come on quite as much. And to be able to do that, I had to have a blanket. I had to have something to keep me warm, with the ambient temperature being in the 60s inside, because of me trying to conserve some of that propane, and also battery power, since the blower uses battery when not plugged into shore power. It was a must to have a blanket that would keep me warm, and one of these did it. So I would recommend these. I really like it. I've got 3 now. This is the 3rd one I bought. One last year, one a couple of weeks ago, and the one this weekend. So I'll keep one in the toy hauler The one that's already in it will stay there. The one I bought a couple of weeks ago, so I've already taken it tent camping with me. I'll keep that with my camping gear, and I always take that with me tent camping during the fall, early spring and winter. And this one I'll keep at home because I use this at home, or use one at home until I actually moved it over into the toy hauler, and it stayed there. So I'd been without one and was waiting this year to get another one. I got it, and then I realized on that tent camping trip how beneficial it is to have one in my truck when doing tent camping. So I bought a third, so now I can cover all three. I've got one in the toy hauler, I've got one to keep at home, and I've got one to take tent camping with me. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to get some of the stuff while they had their fall sale at Bass Pro Shop. This is $10 off. The one I bought a few weeks ago was $10 off. The one I bought last year, I bought it during the time last year when it was $10 off. So these are good. Anyway, this is what it is. Giant Berber throw, 90 inch by 90 inch, 228 by 228 centimeters. Normally $39.99. At the time I picked this up, it was $29.99, $10 off. So, care instructions: machine wash cold separately, gentle cycle. I've washed the one I bought last year. I've washed it multiple times and I haven't had any problem with it. Just go by what the manufacturer says you should use as far as cycle and temperature. Tell them to dry low. Don't iron, don't dry clean. So as long as you go by that, it'll last a little while. But yeah, really soft, comfortable, big, warm blanket. But anyway, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this, the headlamp, the axe I have coming in this coming week, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do about getting a video out on it. Anyway, everyone stay safe. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. If you like the video, give it a like, and consider sharing it. That all helps. Any of that helps the channel grow. So I appreciate it. Until next video, stay safe.